I have a collection of community cookbooks from all over the United States, and I buy them at antique stores, flea markets, gift shops, wherever I find one that's of interest. But I especially love the community cookbooks that I have that are right here from where I live and where I grew up. It's because they tell a history of our community. Inside the pages of our community cookbooks are little hints and clues about what our grandmothers and great-grandmothers and their grandmothers and great-grandmothers were cooking and eating on a daily basis. These are recipes that were family favorites and dinner favorites and favorites of kids and shared at potlucks and at church functions. That's why they're in these cookbooks. The cookbook that has inspired tonight's fall dinner is the 2003 edition of the Kaskaskia Tricentennial cookbook. 2003 is just barely vintage, but inside this cookbook is a great history of the Kaskaskia area and recipes from a 1975 edition of the same cookbook. The recipes that we are working with tonight, one is a sausage and egg casserole that we're going to turn into a pie. So think quiche, but not quite, and a really decadent fruit salad that takes my favorite fruit pie ingredients, cherry being number one, and turning those ingredients into a decadent salad that you can eat by itself, or if you want, spoon over pound cake or shortcake. Thanks for watching The Davises Eats tonight. From Rooted in Foods, I'm Nikki Davis. Hey everybody, welcome to Monday night. You caught Chili taking a bite of the grilled maple brown sugary sweet sticky pear. Apparently they're good.
They're delicious.
So I posted these on Facebook a while ago. That's what they look like. We are one camera down tonight, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on other than it's just Monday. We're just going to talk it up to that. So yeah, we're cooking out of a maybe a more recent vintage cookbook this evening that's from right here in Southern Illinois, and a couple of interesting recipes with some. If you kind of read into the recipe a little bit, you can understand what was going on in the brain of the person who pulled the recipes together. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But we have pears.
Yep.
What are we doing with said pears?
Well, we're going to make a smoked maple syrup pear smash.
You want these in dices?
I'm just going to smash them on the board, I think, because they're a little bit too firm still to, I think, break up into pieces in the...
A little bit.
Yeah.
Here, let's do that way.
Yeah, just do that, and then...
I'll eat that one.
You can eat that one. Well, you don't have to do that again because we need all of this for one, and then I'll just mash them to bits in here. So we have about half a pear. We smoked these. Actually, we broiled these with a little bit of maple syrup. So
real maple syrup.
Real maple syrup. So we're going to have to get these all smushed. Pardon me, I got maple syrup on my fingers. And it's so good.
No need to pardon.
So we're going to crush all this up and in its goodness.
They're probably not quite soft enough.
No, they're not, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we stuck them under the broiler, and then I decided they needed a little bit stickier grill mark on them. Mm-hmm. You could throw them if you've got an indoor air fryer grill component to your indoor air fryer. You could use those, or if you are grilling anyway.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this in the glass.
Up to you. However you want to make it.
I'm not going to use the shaker pretty much at all, but that's okay.
I can put ice in it after the fact.
Yep, that's what we're going to do.
All right, so we're shifting gears just a little bit.
Yeah, so we got half a pear, pretty much half a pear, probably about a third of a pear per cocktail, because these pears are pretty good size.
They are sticky.
They are very sticky. And to that, we're going to add. Oh, did you hear that wonderful sound there?
I'm going to eat that one.
Okay. 2 ounces of bourbon. This is smoked maple bourbon from Knob Creek.
Oh, that smells delicious.
We're going to add 3 dashes of bitters.
Yummy.
Let's put this over here.
Yeah.
You're
going to, okay, muddle it in the glass?
Yeah, because muddling it in the shaker was a little bit dicey because the shaker is almost as tall as the muddler.
Yeah, didn't work out so well.
And I was jabbing myself in the hand with the sharp sides.
That's no fun.
Yeah, it kind of hurt. That's why I was like, I'm not doing this.
So, you'll have plenty for extra.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this one's going to be really good.
My hands are sticky. Hey, Mama.
So we've got some muddled pear, some smashed pear, really. If you want to get technical.
Kind of what you want.
Yeah. Oh, this does smell delicious.
It is Monday, folks. Like, my whole day's been this way.
Yeah, it's clean enough. Yep. Dog got a little bit of a maple pear. She just gets in the way.
She does.
So we've got that. Then we're going to add to that 2 ounces of ginger beer.
You want to move your cutting board?
Yep.
That way you've got your normal space back.
Yes, please.
I'll just move these out of the way till you need them again.
Thank you. Well, I will need them again.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh, yeah. 1 ounce. This is club soda. You can use soda water, club soda, whatever you want to use.
Ice?
Uh-huh. Let me stir it up before you add ice, though. And then we're going to use half an ounce of lemon juice. There we go. Oh, we've got that kind of ice. Nah, don't.
Yeah, that's not going to fit. Those glasses aren't big enough for these ginormous.
Nope, you're not going to want those.
Ice cubes that you
want
bought.
Regular ice cubes.
You know what would be really good?
What's that?
Sonic ice.
Yep, be all right. There we go. That one's yours.
So if we had pear cider.
Where'd my cutting board go?
I just moved everything.
Well, I know, but I was looking to set down my spoon. There we go.
Cheers. Maple's delicious.
Oh.
Wow. I'm going to throw a couple more ice cubes in mine. I was thinking like pear cider would be a good, like if you can't find pears or don't have them.
Just pear juice.
Pear cider, well, certainly.
That's delicious.
I don't know that we would find pear cider, apple cider. I mean, this would be good with apple cider too, by the way, but.
That's so good. Cheers.
These are going to come out on Halloween night. They're on the fire pit with some chili. Woo!
Yep, that's going to be delicious.
Yummy.
So where do you want?
Right where we're at for now, because we're we're down a camera, but that's okay. Life goes on.
Yeah.
So just if you caught the intro, this is I showed this off. Family favorites through time. Kaskaskia Tricentennial, so 1703 to 2003. The front part of this cookbook is a reprint of a 1975 community cookbook. So there are significantly older recipes in here. And the 1975 edition was actually a celebration of
The bicentennial?
the recipes is where I'm going here, of like recipes that had been around in this area all over the southern part of the state of Illinois for many, many generations. So it's kind of cool. Things like fried turtle. Sorry, Uncle Turtle, but you know, yes, we have a brother named Turtle. And roast possum is one. But then there's chicken and dumplings and some other, other venison recipes and things that would have been pretty commonplace. Moving forward, however, into the 2003, there are some recipes that are very clearly a few generations old. But one of them tonight that we're going to play with is egg and sausage casserole. We're actually going to make it using a pie plate, which is what the recipe calls for, but it's not, it's quiche-like, but I wouldn't call it a quiche necessarily. And then something cool that I found in the back earlier today, and I made a mad dash to the grocery store, is a fruit salad. That makes no sense coming out right now, but you'll see when we get it all put together. So we're going to get this moving along.
Oh yeah.
And we'll tell you that with magic of TV, I've already baked one of these today. Primarily because it takes about 45 minutes to bake, and I was not going to keep you guys just hanging out with us that long. So we did bake one today. This one is actually going to go to Chili's office in the morning for his crew to eat breakfast.
They'll enjoy that.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm going to get 8 ounces of sausage.
And some green peppers.
And half a green pepper and about 1/4 of a large sweet onion going. If you want to add seasonings to this, I season the eggs when I put them in, but I didn't really do much beyond that because the sausage takes care of that quite a bit. This is a recipe that calls for, the original calls for meat and hard-cooked eggs in addition to the custard that you bake it in, which is a very clear indication that it was a recipe that kind of extended for large families or a larger family. Just because we don't put hard-cooked eggs in our custards or in our quiches, really. So it would have been easy protein for a farm family, and that's about all we had around here for a very long time. All right, so this is 8 ounces of, this is a mild country sausage. Use whatever you want. If you use bacon, it's not going to be as bulky, so you'll need quite a bit more. And I've got this on medium-high heat. So again, half a green onion. And this is a regular 9-inch-ish. The one I did earlier today was a 9-inch pie plate. This one's a little bit smaller, but I'd say 1/3 cup of chopped onion and all of that. And we're going to let that cook down 5 or 8 minutes as we lose a green pepper. Well, there we go.
Where'd your phone go?
My phone is sitting right there. I was taking video of you doing your thing. Are you trying to get it to work?
Mm-hmm.
It might. Some reason our phone's not wanting to connect to be our action cam. What camera are they on?
That one.
They're okay.
The stove. They can see the stove.
Can they see like here?
A little bit. Like where the handles are.
Okay. Then I'm going to maneuver so you guys can at least see sort of what I'm doing here. All right. Break this up a little bit more. Now, this is also easy to put together. Store-bought pie shell, pie crust.
It looks like that.
Hmm?
Looks like that.
Yeah, close enough, I guess. 1 pound of sausage will make 2 of these. So if you need, to feed a family or, potluck, something like that, this is actually relatively inexpensive meal. Oh, it smells good already. The sausage smells good. Yeah, when I baked the one off this afternoon, it was all I could do to not eat the blasted thing. All right. If you do store-bought pie dough, let it come up to somewhere close to room temperature to be easier to mess with. And I don't do anything fancy. I literally unroll it and right into the pie plate. I am not, when it comes to easy weeknight meals, I'm going to take whatever shortcut is out there to take. I don't do the fancy edges on my pies. We like things a little rustic around here. I do, however, try to make sure it's even. All right. All right. Pie crust is in. Break this up some more. And you want your vegetables to be soft. They're not going to be in the oven long enough to really cook down a whole lot. And we're going to get this sausage to some crumbles here. All right, I'm going to move my pie dough out of the way. Actually, I can move up here so they can see a little bit.
Fine.
I'll just move up here. That's no big deal. All right. So in the bottom of the pie pan, I have a new toy. I like toys. I finally bit the bullet and bought one of these cute little vegetable choppers. Mostly because I was a little curious as to whether they really worked or not. And it's a few dollars worth of investment. So far, so good. I've chopped a few vegetables for salads, and we're going to get our eggs chopped. I'm only going to use, I'm going to use 3 eggs. In that smaller pie plate, I'm kind of worried that 4 will be more than I need. And that can just be my breakfast in the morning.
That's true.
It makes quick work of dicing eggs, that's for sure. Right?
Yeah.
So 3 hard-cooked eggs diced. Let me move back over here so they can see. Sorry, guys. It just is what it is tonight. All right, that goes in the bottom. Now, seems odd? Yeah, it seemed odd to me until I started thinking about why we would do this. Farm families, chickens, eggs are easy to come by.
Oh, yeah.
And the extra protein and bulk extends this recipe, so you don't have to use as much meat, hence 8 ounces instead of a pound.
Yeah.
And that would have been a money saver.
That's true. Or a pig saver.
Well, definitely, or both, honestly, yeah. If your vegetables get a little charred, don't worry about it. If you want to use hot peppers in here, you've got some Anaheim's jalapenos. Build this however you want to. This is just kind of a base. In fact, the vegetables aren't even part of the original recipe. I added that.
Some Anaheim's would be really good in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't have any.
Oh, what do we have?
I have nothing in the fresh pepper range, but here's what I do have. I have hatch chili pepper
That sounds perfect.
dried.
Yeah.
We're going to add a little heat. Oh, this one's going to work.
Just a little bit of heat.
Okay.
Won't hurt anybody.
We're adding a little bit of heat. Sorry, ladies. I'll try not to outdo it here. Now tell me how it tastes, because I won't get to taste this one.
Those pears are amazing.
Smells good. All right. So as the sausage gets done, we'll add that. We're going to add...
Like this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like this one?
He's getting all particular. I have sharp cheddar, and I have an Alpine blend that's Swiss and Gruyere. Again, whatever works for you. Whatever floats your boat.
Cheddar.
All the above.
Yep. We'll use both.
I'm going to. We'll use both on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Milk, please. It's in the fridge still. So sausage and vegetables will go on top. Cheese on top of that. 3 eggs beaten with about a cup of milk.
Mm-hmm.
And you want SPG?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Again, season how you want. I use white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt on the one that I cooked earlier today.
That's pretty much SPG.
Pretty much. Just has an O.
Do I need to turn this off?
Yeah, you can. I know it looks kind of weird putting this inside milk. Fresh farm eggs. Ignore the chicken feathers. Okay, let me wash my hands real fast to get this out of the way. This comes together pretty quick. It took about, 10, 12 minutes to hard cook the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it, it comes together. You have to bake it clearly, so it's going to be about 45 minutes, give or take, in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And you really just want the eggs to set.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just trying to stay out of your way.
You're fine.
As I make another cocktail.
All right. Don't get hit by the pan here.
I won't. I will keep my fingers back.
All right. Oh, that smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
All right. So you guys, I can switch over here so you can see how full this pie plate is already. All right, so we're already, pretty decent up on the pie plate here. It's nearly full. So we're going to add cheese to the top of that. Again, whatever you like. If you're all cheddar, be my guest. All Swiss, whatever. I like a mix of cheese flavors, so. Ooh, hello. And with all of it, I'd say a cup, maybe a cup and a half. I wouldn't go too overboard here, because you want to taste everything else and not just cheese. But you hear the cheese bag opening.
Of course she does.
Okie dokie.
Surprised the other one hasn't been.
Right?
Because
She's
we're
right
just
here.
kind of rehashing.
Okay. I like doing this in a large.
Dottle of maple syrup there.
Yeah. Oh, did you put more in?
Yeah.
A large measuring cup, batter bowl, whatever you want to call these, because
I just reused my smashes already. I'm just stirring.
It's easy to pour this over. And there's enough weight in this sausage and everything. There's nothing gonna, pull up and float here. Your egg custard, your eggs and milk will puff and kind of puff up the sides. And that's exactly what you want. Real fast. All right, oven's at 350.
Yep.
Move it. Watch out, Shug. Shoot. I forgot I broiled pears. All right, so we have to move a rack, so hold on. Thank you. Because I moved it to broil the pears a while ago and forgot. There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so center of the oven. I actually have a sheet pan underneath on the rack below to catch anything if it does overflow. I think we'll be fine now. Alexa, set a timer for 40 minutes. Okay. All right, would you bring me the one that's in there? Aw, she's fine. The one that I cooked earlier, I'm going to stick back in here for a few minutes and let it heat back up. And then I'll bring it out and show you like I've, done it already. Whew, okay. Next item up for bid. So the fruit pie fruit salad was an interesting, I looked at the recipe and I thought, okay, there's a way to do this with flavors that we love.
Yeah, the cocktails are very delicious. And Jennifer, we're sorry that we triggered you. Alexa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It happens all the time.
I have to change the name of Alexa. I've thought about that frequently. All right, so I'm going to read you the original recipe here. I wasn't talking to you. Now mine's triggered. Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
This is 1 can of peach pie filling, 1 can of pineapple chunks, 1 container, whatever that was, in 2003, frozen strawberries, and probably more like 1973, 2 cans of mandarin oranges, and 2 to 3 bananas. So this is fruit salad that is all mixed up. The gel part of the canned pie filling serves as your sauce, for lack of a better way of saying that. And I can just see how this happened. Some poor woman had a phone call from a husband that said, I'm bringing people over for dinner, and this is what she served for dessert.
I've done that.
Yeah. Because for the most part, everything, I keep all of this in the fridge or in the pantry. I'm going to move back over here because I need a little extra space to do some chopping here. Maybe not with hatch chili peppers, though. So I have cherry pie filling. We're going to put it in last. Fresh strawberries. Take them with you. Get them away. Speaking of husbands being in the way.
All right. I'm eating pears.
Okay, so I have a can of cherry pie filling. I have fresh strawberries that we'll just slice real fast. I have some. I can put a pear in there if you want me to.
Why not?
I have bananas to slice, walnuts, and I bought fresh pineapple. And you want coconut?
Yes.
Okay. So again, this is a build it however you want to build it.
And because we have extra pears,
we'll throw one in there.
Pears.
But the premise becomes the same, right? You've got canned pie filling already done. So you've got the sugar, sugary fruity gel. We're going to put it in last, though. I'll just start with one nanner.
Uh-oh.
What?
Let everybody know I will return.
Oh, Chili's got to go deal with batteries. Is mine okay?
Oh, yours is fine.
Okay.
Remember we swapped those batteries out
Last week.
Yeah. I thought about that.
All right. I did not pre-prep the fruit, so I'm going to stand here and do that as I'm talking to you. And when Chili gets back, he can read comments because I'm going to start asking questions. First, because I haven't asked already tonight, tell me what you're having for dinner or drinking for dinner. And tell me how your Monday went because, man, it started out 57 degrees here this morning. And when I got home, it was 87. And everything technologically speaking at work that could go wrong this morning did go wrong this morning. Thankfully, I have geeks in the building, so we were able to save the Monday. All right, so I've got, I'm trying to make sure I have enough fruit to go with all of this.
Hey, folks, I think I'm back. My microphone pack decided to bite the bullet, much like Nikki's did last week.
Yeah, well, it's probably about time for that.
Jen says Polish and sauerkraut.
Oh.
I don't know what I missed.
What they're having for dinner.
Oh, Debbie says peanut butter.
Yeah, she told me that last night. She wasn't cooking.
All right.
But I said Polish and sauerkraut.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right up my alley. Not yours,
It
though.
is right. Well, Polish sausage. I like Polish sausage.
Yeah, but not the sauerkraut
Not
part.
sauerkraut.
Yes, I'm using my strawberry egg slicer.
Egg slicer to slice strawberries.
Mm-hmm. I have all sorts of crazy tools floating around. Okay, that's probably enough strawberries, but they sure do look good.
Oh, chimichangas. The Johnsons are having chimichangas. That
Where's my invitation to that?
They knew we were busy. It's Monday night.
All right. There's some strawberries. Pineapple, strawberries too a little bit, but pineapple certainly gives us some acid, which will balance the super sweetness and the
cherry pie filling.
Cherry pie filling. And I wanted fresh pineapple. I just bought it already chunked, so most of the work is done for you already.
Oh, this is so good.
And just cut it up into...
Just don't cut yourself.
I'm not going to cut myself. And if I do, it's not the first time I've done it.
I know.
Anybody drinking anything fun?
Yeah, anybody
besides
cocktails?
us?
Cocktails for anybody? Maybe. Water out there in the world?
Sorry you guys can't see my cutting skills, but such as...
Yeah. We'll have to figure out what's going on with the
no big deal.
Just water for some of them.
Yeah. All right, so there's a heaping cup of the pineapple.
This cocktail does have light ginger beer. So PBR for Uncle Dan. So this is a diet drink of sorts, even though it does have 100% pure maple syrup.
Diet drink of sorts. Here, I cut the sugar where I can in this house.
And it wasn't in the maple syrup. She didn't cut that one.
Well, it's hard to cut that.
Thank goodness it's still in the maple syrup. You want a pear?
I do want a pear. I might want more banana, but we'll do that.
Yeah, we need more than one banana.
Well, throw me another one.
Where they at? Right here. I need 2 nanners if you're gonna.
You can open that up if you want to.
Do that.
Let's see. Cherry, strawberry, banana, pineapple, pear, banana. Then I'm going to wash my hands and I'll throw some coconut in here.
And some walnuts.
And some walnuts.
Are you putting the whole thing of walnuts in there?
Absolutely.
It is 2.25 ounces, so it's not a ton.
I bought a little bag to begin with. I mean, maybe leave a few.
Nah.
Or not. And this is sweetened coconut. And again, same premise. Use whatever you want. You just need that pie filling to make it together. And filling is super, super sticky sweet.
Yep, but then we cherry pie filling here.
Told you, I cut the sugar where I can. Nobody knows the difference. You wouldn't have known it.
That's true.
So it's healthy.
Sure.
Just like my pear cocktail is fruit, so it's healthy.
It is definitely healthy.
Oh, I love cherry pie filling. I need my little one. Where's my little one? Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll use this one.
The whole can?
Yeah.
Okay.
We like cherries in this house.
I agree. Hey, I love cherries.
My second, I don't know, cherry pie is probably my favorite fall pie, which is odd because cherries aren't necessarily in season. But strawberry rhubarb is my favorite spring pie. Raisins my favorite winter pie. Y'all can keep your pumpkin and your pecan. And
I love pumpkin pie.
I know. I'll eat it. It's just not my favorite.
Pumpkin pie is my favorite. It's my jam.
All right.
Do we need to pull the
other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Let them see this. Of course, coconut's going to be... I'll wash my hands real fast. Coconut will turn pink and all of that, but that's okay.
It will. But it looks delicious.
All right, Shug, move.
With the nuts and the coconut and banana chunks in there.
It's going to taste delicious.
And the berries. Some of this might be coming to the office tomorrow too.
Oh, probably. All right, there's the first one I did earlier today. I'll cut into that in just a second. Let it cool down just a minute.
I can't really see a whole lot with that.
It's okay. So I said in the intro you could eat it like it is, of course, or pound cake, or angel food cake, or shortcake, or a biscuit around here, or like a scone kind of biscuit. I, however,
prefer
bought cheesecake for mine.
Oh, that's delicious looking. So I've got this. I've added bourbon.
So I've got a mess over here. Mostly is what I have, but that's okay. So I'm going to cut a little piece of cheesecake while Chili makes another drink. So you know how to do that. I've got to get a little thing to cut cheesecake with. Sorry, folks.
All right, get your. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I didn't have the right utensil.
Cocktails.
In the utensil drawer.
Yeah, well,
I needed a small.
Not my fault.
Something. Okay. Store-bought cheesecake. So you guys, you can
come over here so they can see you cutting that.
Well, there's no room over there.
Well, take this away.
I don't like not having a camera.
I know.
So anyway, what I was getting ready to say is you can entertain and have fast cook. And yes, I meant to say that way.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, so store-bought cheesecake. We're going to cut it into 9 pieces. And this is kind of the old school baked cheesecake. Not what we're used to from, nice, pretty big round slices and whatnot. I actually like this better.
Tomorrow's not getting cheesecake.
No, I love you guys. I do.
But nope. That's staying here. If it makes it past tonight.
I'm going to probably make it past tonight.
Oh, no. I've seen you with cheesecake. I've seen our kid with cheesecake, too. It's pretty safe around me. But the two of you?
Oh, it's, yeah. All right, so one little square of cheesecake. And this actually...
You need a refill?
Sure, I'll take a refill.
Oh, you need to finish it then.
Oh, sorry. We'll eat this one and then we'll eat some more later. Trade me. Thank you. Those pears are yummy.
I know. Everything in here is delicious. It's so well blended together.
I didn't remember to get whipped cream, so.
Did you get some Ready Whip?
I didn't get ready. I thought about it and then I just spaced. Pile it up so you can still see the cheesecake. No, I did not forget we have dinner also, but what do you need?
I'm good. 100% good.
But it's cheesecake. Come on, guys. I mean, got to start with dessert sometimes. That is the easiest thing ever. It's delicious.
Give me my bitters. Thank you.
So, any flavor pie filling right out of a can. Fruit, however you want. We've got some acidic fruits and some sweet fruits. Oh, some walnuts.
I don't know if I put any bitters in mine. There.
All right, one more bite and then I'll get to the
How about bite for me?
dinner.
Oh, that's so good.
Right. So store-bought, what my mom says, half-assed homemade. I can say it right now. Oh, that's good. Here's our egg pie, egg and sausage pie. I'm going to cut a piece of it and put it on a plate. And if you want sour cream with it, serve it with sour cream. I gotta go back out here. I'm like discombobulated right now.
Okay.
That cheesecake got me.
Yeah. I understand.
Sour cream would be really good with it. But so would, a sauce that you make specifically for it. Sorry, I'm trying to find a pie server here. I have 14 of them and I can't find any.
Oh. Just the fruit part?
Oh, yeah.
Without a cheesecake. I had
How many knives can I dirty tonight?
a bunch.
Okay.
Here, you want this one?
Nope.
Here, this one here.
I got it.
Go ahead. Dirty them all.
I'm going to dirty all the knives. I love the handles because it gives me a center line to start with.
A reference?
And yes, I'm going to do 8 slices.
How are we going to do the one for tomorrow? Because we can't do 8 slices.
I'm going to send it to work with you, and you're going to figure it out when you get there.
Thanks.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I'm also not worried about these being equal slices. Whew. All right. Everybody, cross your fingers.
Oh, Matt says he likes a good cheesecake. Yeah. My brother. Yep.
Yeah, no, I know.
He definitely does like a good cheesecake.
All right. Fingers crossed. The first one always comes out wonky.
Not too bad.
Not too wonky, a little bit.
It's okay.
Because I missed the edges back here. We'll put that on the plate.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, come on. Ah! Hide it underneath. Everybody knows the first serving of pie comes out weird.
Yep.
All right. Oh, here's. Sorry. You guys saw me do that, but
Mm.
all right.
Here we go.
I like ketchup on my eggs, but
Like
I'll refrain
pepper.
from that tonight.
That's okay. You're fine.
I mostly just want to try it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
This
Chili Davis.
looks delicious. I mean,
Like the cheese.
yeah. This. I'm looking at this,
Oh my
going,
gosh.
man, this looks so good. Oh,
Those women knew what they were doing in Kaskaskia.
Oh,
And I've had lots of variations on the same thing.
Mhm.
And I've seen similar recipes in lots of community cookbooks. So
Mm.
clearly it was popular around here, but I've never
Oh,
had
yeah.
it quite like that.
No,
Yeah,
not
that's
with
a keeper.
Not with the
The
hard
hard
boiled
cooked
eggs.
eggs
Yeah,
underneath it.
Mhm.
They get creamy.
it was really good.
That's But I'm still convinced that it was a way
Mhm.
to extend the recipe.
It had to have been. Well, instead of yeah, that's. Mhm.
But it got
Oh yeah.
mumble. So interesting. And the cheese, whatever cheese you use one that melts well.
Yeah.
Don't. You gotta try this one.
Mhm. I'm trying it tonight
Mm-hmm.
and tomorrow.
You're gonna have some tomorrow. I'm gonna have some for breakfast.
Well,
That's
me too.
it. This was like super simple.
45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah, about that. I mean, the whole egg pie, that's going to take you a good, let's say, an hour from start to finish.
Mhm.
So plan that, but it's easy. Store-bought pie crust.
Mhm.
Kind
Man,
of throw it together and bake it.
that's delicious.
I will forever and always put hard-cooked eggs in this now.
Yeah.
And the fruit salad, again, whatever flavor pie filling that you like.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I could see like apples and raisins and all sorts of. Okay, never mind. I'll just not go down that tangent.
You could see anything but pumpkin. I don't think pumpkin would work.
No, you need the fruit. I mean, you need the fruit with the gel is what you're after.
Pumpkin's not fruit with gel. It's just the fruit.
The other thing that you could do, especially if you live around here, and we've got a couple of Amish farmstead markets.
Preserves.
You can buy the big bags of the fruit gel without the fruit in it, and just use that. But that's what kind of pulls it all together.
Yeah. The cherry pie filling makes it just amazing.
Oh yeah, but strawberry pie filling, whatever.
But even without the cheesecake, it is scrumdelicious.
It's just even better with the cheesecake.
But you're a cheesecake person.
Well, and I like this because it's like cakey cheesecake.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we're done.
Nope. Matt says nope. No to pumpkin. Not happening. We agree, Matt.
I've made you pumpkin cheesecake before.
Yeah, but not on this. It just wouldn't work.
Oh no, it wouldn't work.
No.
Okay, folks, that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I will come up with something. I actually have next week planned, but I've forgotten what it is. There's a crab dip involved and some other kind of seafood. I'm seafood hungry, so we're going the seafood route next week with still a community cookbook, but different. Not from here community cookbook, clearly with crab.
Yeah.
So join us next week. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna replate, grab a kid, and
we're gonna eat
hit the dinner table.
Yeah. So see you guys. Have fun.
We'll see you next week. Bye. Okay, seriously, this is good stuff.